Carissa Pavlica, TV Fanatic. Hello to you both. This is going to be a hot ticket this Christmas season.
That's so kind. Thank you for your
Oh,
encouraging words.
absolutely. I don't necessarily love the time period. And I was like, am I going to love this? Yes, I did.
You
I did
don't
love
love 2025 or you don't love 1905?
1905. Well, 2025 is iffy, Ginna Claire. I'm going to be honest.
I know. Well, I really like both, but I was interested in what you thought about the Gilded Age because I think it's such an exciting time, right? It's right when all this a time in invention is booming, and actually a time that we saw too that people like Carnegie, they were starting sort of nonprofit work to help communities and see what it would be like if they were giving back, how society could be benefited, and that's something that I think is really interesting about this character. You see her taking this thing that was of the age and sort of being ahead of her time as a woman and starting the Giving House to give back to her community. I think that's such a beautiful part of our story.
You're good because that was going to be one of my questions is what is, is she a person, are you, and what do you love? Are you a person of your time or, how does that compare to her? But I'm in Pittsburgh, so Carnegie, that was another good reference. There you
Totally.
go.
I listen, I'm based in New York, and someone asked me to write a solo show to sing. And I said, I haven't done enough to write a solo show, but I could write a show about Doris Day. Like, I feel like I am of another time. And Wes and I were speaking in a previous interview about how we feel like we should have been alive in the 50s or 60s. And I was in a holiday spectacular a few years ago and actually got
Mhm.
to play a character in the 50s. And I do love that time. But I'm a history nerd. My favorite class in high school was European history, and I've taught a music theater history class. So I to step into a historical fantasy film was a dream come true. And then to play opposite this dreamy hunk of an actor was he made the magic so real and was this grounded force opposite my sort of fanatic taking in the entire new century. I feel like he helped so much of this script really land exactly where it needed to, which is heart forward.
So you're in your element, but what about you, Wes? How do you feel about being kind of torn between two times?
Well, I mean, to go off everything that Jenna Claire said, it was I mean, I just had a great time getting to get in there and just basically react to watching GC with this internal struggle of where is she, who is she, what's going to happen. I just had it was one of the most fun times I've ever had, just being in a scene watching someone with this basically self struggle trying to figure everything out. So it was super unique, shot really beautifully. Yeah, I was excited for it.
If you could go back in time or forward in time, which one would you want to do?
I would love to go back, but I think it could be fun if it was temporary to go like way in the future and see things that I'll never see. That could be interesting. I'd be up to do it for a few days. Like
Yeah,
Find
what?
out if you made a
Well,
difference.
maybe go forward 120 years and see what that's like. Could be
How about
interesting.
you, Wes?
back. I would go back. I'm gonna leave forward alone for a minute. uh, yeah, go back, see some everything from food to fashion to film, to see how everything was created, just to maybe to sit with that for a minute. That would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll leave the future to the future.
And the movie is kind of about the Giving House, and it does seem like maybe there were people were more charitable maybe in 1905 than they are today. What messages do you think that people can take away while watching this and perhaps do in their own communities and get involved and make a difference?
I think we see these values that are sort of timeless, the values of kindness and slowing down and being charitable and traditions, holiday traditions, family traditions. And I think that is something that transcends time. And then you see these two characters from two totally different centuries looking for a lot of the same things and sort of finding that sense of home in one another.
I agree, and especially since this does obviously happen around Christmas time, it just makes it that much more special to see how something hasn't changed from the giving house to, whatever it could be today, and then you can fill in the blank with your own community and keep paying it forward.
Okay, my last question for you both. What's your favorite holiday tradition that you want to make sure is carried forward no matter what happens?
Okay, this is silly. When my dad met my mom 50 years ago at summer camp, he juggled oranges for her. And every year since then, he juggles oranges for her on their anniversary of when they met. And growing up, they always put an orange in the toe of my stocking. But that is something that I'm going to do moving forward with my kids because it will always make me think of my parents and their love and the way that they made Christmas so special for us. And so I hope I can do that moving forward.
That's beautiful. How about you,
And
Wes?
that's fantastic. It's not cheesy at all. I can't follow that. What am I going to say? Cut down a tree?
Record holiday music, Wes?
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if, yeah, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to put that in there, but sure, pass down my Christmas record. I'll go,
Yeah.
Well,
I
you're in
will,
front of your piano. I mean,
or
come
juggle
on.
it, or juggle it, or do something
Yeah,
else.
juggle the notes around. Wes and I have a new Christmas song coming out this Friday on Halloween. It's scary good. You've got to listen. It's called Timeless Christmas, and it's inspired by the plot of this film. So it's exciting.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Thank you both so much. I think people are going to love this one.
I like your logo in the background, though. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.